Hello, fourth graders. This is Mr. A, and we are looking at adding fractions. Okay, so when we are looking at fractions, we have to understand that fraction is division. It's taking a whole and dividing it differently. Okay, so if we have a carrot that is let's say this is the whole, the carrot, and this whole is split into halves, okay? And another carrot, oops, another carrot is split into fourths. Are we able to add those carrots? Are are we able to add them? And the answer is no. If the carrots are not divided the same way, if fractions are divided differently, we cannot add them unless they are divided the same way. Okay, so let's say we have 1/2 of a carrot, okay, and the other one we have uh, 3/4 of a carrot. Okay, so here is 3/4, and here is the 1/2. These two quantities are not cut the same way, so we can't add them because the numerator is just the number of pieces that are divided the same way, and the denominator is how they're divided. Okay, 2 and 4 are not the same. So how can we fix that? Well, let's start with the fraction that is divided less, and that is the half. This 2 is divided only 2 times, but the 4 is divided 4 times. So we're going to work with this with the lower quantity. So we're going to look at 2. Can 2 become 4? And the answer is yes. If we multiply 2 2 times and multiply 1 by 2, we are going to find an equivalent fraction. So this half, we're going to cut it into 2 parts, because if we do that, it's not going to be in halves anymore. It's going to be in fourths. And the one piece, if we cut it 2 times, it becomes 2. Now we have 2/4 plus the 3/4 that we had originally. Are they cut the same way, those two quantities? And the answer is yes, they're both cut 4 times. So then we can add the quantity, we can add the number of pieces. So 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 of what? 5 of a whole that is cut 4 times. So 5/4. Okay? Adding fractions is easier when you understand what's happening. Fractions are wholes that are divided, that are broken into pieces, that are divided into pieces. So if we want to add or subtract fractions, they have to be divided the same way. Some quantities that are easier to add, even if they are divided differently, are fractions with uh, denominator 10 and 100. Okay, so if let's say I have 2/10 and 4/100, before I can add them, I have to see, are they divided the same way? Are these two divided the same way? And the answer is no, they're not divided the same way. These quantities are divided differently. So to fix this problem, I have to find the equivalent fraction. And to start this process, I have to look at the quantity that is divided less, and that is the 10th. The 10th is divided only 10 times. The 100 is divided 100 times. That's harder to work with. So I'm going to look at the 10, and you should know that if we take 10 and multiply it by 10, that will give us 100. So all I need to do is just multiply the numerator and the denominator by 10, excuse me, and that's going to create an equivalent, same fraction, but divided differently. So I'm going to have a new denominator of 100, and 2 times 10 is 20. Now I see that the denominator is the same. They're both or both quantities are divided by 100, so I can add them. So I get 24 pieces of a whole that is divided 100 times, or 24 hundredths. Okay, so I hope this video is helpful. If you got stuck with the worksheet, I want you to keep on practicing and improving your learning. Remember that fractions are uh, wholes that are divided. Our broken pieces are fractions are a whole that is broken and divided into parts. The denominator is the division, and the numerator is how many pieces are available. Okay, you got this. I believe in you.